Welcome back to the second part of this practical of NECO chemistry. I remain myself Afia Demola Johnson. In the previous video we had talked about testing for simple reducing sugar using Fehling solution and Benedict solution. Now we want to talk about test for protein. And there are two kinds of tests that we perform for protein. First, we can use million reagents, and we can use that. Using million reagents is called million test, and there's another one called burette test. We have million test, and we have burette test. So million reagents involve the use of million tests involve the use of million reagents, while burette tests involve the use of copper sulfate solution and caustic soda solution, sodium hydroxide solution. This combination, and when you eat, then you get. So when you do million tests, by the time you eat, you are expected to get a red precipitate. But when you do burette test, you are expected to get a violet color, and all this shows that protein is present. So the question will be written as this: D plus H2O, then plus shake, then divide D solution into two portions. Now, we have done that before. What we have here, this is a cowbell milk powder that we have added to water. That's what we have here. This is D plus H2O. So we have it inside this boiling tube. So we can see when we do that, you see what? We say D dissolves. It dissolved in distilled water to give a white solution. And our inference will be that soluble substance is present. So we close that. Then the next thing is that to the first portion of D plus H2O, then they now say add, then we now want to add what? Million reagents. So we are going to eat it. So we are expected to get a red precipitate. So where is my million reagent here? Million reagent is a colorless solution. You can see here. Million reagent is a colorless solution. You can see. Just look for a bottle that they write million reagent, and open it and pour. Let's observe any color change when we add. No observable color change. So no visible reaction. The things remain white solution. So then let's try to eat. So it does not waste time, it's just changing. can see that it's no longer white. It's now reddish brown in color. You can see for yourself. It's now reddish brown in color. Reddish brown is no longer white. So can you compare this with this? Can you see the difference? So this is reddish brown color. So the white solution turns reddish brown, precipitate, and that shows that protein is present. Protein is present. So you can see, still changing. Still changing. Can you see very clearly? Comparing this with this, can you see? It's reddish brown color. Okay. To another portion. To another portion. Of the solution. So we want to add caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, followed by a solution of copper 2 tetraoxosulfate 6, CuSO4. Copper 2 tetraoxosulfate 6 solution. The solution turns blue. Already it has turned violet. Can you see? Can you see? We don't even need to heat it. This is violet color. Can you see? Violet color. Can you see? Let me do it again. This is one solution. You can see what I'm doing here. So I first of all add sodium hydroxide solution. It still remains whitish. Then followed by copper sulfate solution. So it's already violet in color. You can compare this pale blue, this is violet color. You can see it there. So that is that. The third way of testing, so what we have here, okay, protein is present. So now this is with million reagents. Now to the second portion, let's divide it into 3 portions. Divide this solution into 3 portions, but there are 3 tests for protein. To the second portion of D, we should add NaOH. Please, this one must carry AQ plus CuSO4 AQ. So what are we seeing? We are seeing solution D, white solution D turns violet. So, and that shows that what? Protein. Then you see that white solution D turns violet, and that shows that protein is present. So you can see the violet color. So that is it. So let's do the last test for protein, which is called xanthoproteic test. Xanthoproteic test using conc HNO3. Xanthoproteic test. So we have to the third portion. of solution D plus H2O, then plus concentrated HNO3 plus heat. So this is let me rinse this. Okay, now I want to add concentrated triazonitrate 5 acid. You can see some film coming out from the bottle, conc HNO3. Wash, what's the color you are seeing here? Is white. Can you see pale yellow color? Is it still white? No. Check very well. Let's compare with this. Can you see white? Can you see yellow? Yellow color, yellow precipitate. Then let's see the result of heating. When we heat it. You can see that it has become more yellow. It has deepened into orange color. It has deepened into orange color. So observe it very well. It has deepened into orange color. If you want to compare, can you see what we had before? So it had yellow precipitate that deepens into orange color. So the white solution, solution D, turns yellow, which deepens into orange on heating, which deepens into orange when heated. So you see what? Protein is present. You can see that it is already, look at it here. It has deepened into orange. You can see it looks like orange juice. You want to drink it. So you will not want to try it. So that you will not, it is well. So now, this is going to be the end of this test. So watch out for the next test, which is going to be the test for fat and oils using Sudan 3 solution, which we call Sudan test. The summary of what we have here is that there are 3 types of tests for proteins. The first one is called million test. When you add million reagents, you get reddish brown precipitate. and that confirms presence of protein. Second test is Burette test that involves the use of copper 2 thiodovasis and sodium hydroxide, and you get a violet color, and that shows protein is present. And the third one is called xanthoproteic test, in which you add conc HNO3 and you get yellow precipitate which deepens into yellow color. So this is the end of it. Please watch out for the next one, and please click the subscription button, like this video, share it, and it is well with you. So see you next time. I remain myself, Afe Ademola Johnson. God bless you.